let's get to Shaunie O'Neal, because Miss Shaunie O'Neal is dropping a book, child. And I know y'all said y'all might not read it, but I might slide. When it drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought. Like, when it drop, I might slide over there and see what Miss Shaunie talking about, okay? So they're saying Shaquille O'Neal on ex-wife saying she wasn't in love with him. Trust me, I get it. It's what he says. Let's get into this. Hey. All right, they're saying the ex-wife of Hall of Famer Shaquille O'Neal published a memoir detailing their marriage. In the book Undefeated, Changing the Rules and Winning on My Own Terms, which was published on May 7th, Shaunie Henderson says she isn't sure she was in love with the four-time NBA champion. Henderson and O'Neal were married in 2002 and have 4 children together. Looking back, I don't know that I was ever really in love with that man, but I was in love with the idea of being married to the man I had a family with. I was in love with the idea of building a life together. I truly didn't enjoy spending time with him. No, I'm sorry. I truly did enjoy spending time with him. NBA road trips gave me a chance to be with my husband and experience the NBA life for a little while. Girl, it's giving, drop a 50 bag for the thighs. Like, it's giving that you was a gold digger. Okay. I'm not going to hold you. And you know what? I'm not going to judge you on that either. Because Shaunie O'Neal already had a child with a whole nother man, and I believe she was married to that man. But then they tried to say that man was somehow connected to Shaq in some way. I don't know if they was like, he was his attorney, business partner, agent, whatever it was, the people was alleging, right? But hell, if he wasn't doing you right and he wasn't getting it in, and then you got this NBA player coming over there to you and he trying to scoop you up and he got all these millions and stuff, then hell yeah, girl, let me slide. And then you went on to have 4 babies by him, and not you gonna sit up here and say, see, this is why I want to get the book, because I need to see if you how far back in your life is you really finna go. Because you sit over here and talk about, I was in love with the idea of being married to the man I had a family with. Ma'am, knock, who's there? Shaunie O'Neal Henderson, come to the front, please. Shaunie O'Neal Henderson, come to the front, please. Ma'am, I have questions. Because how was you with the family that you had the first time? And I'm not even trying to come down on you, because it ain't my job to judge you. I just ask questions, okay? Because I had my kid too. You know what I'm saying? My first one, all right? So I'm just trying to find out from you, ma'am, was you not in love, or was you in love with the idea of that family you had too? And you just fell deeper in love with this other man because he had the coin to come with it too. So I'm just trying to understand. And that's why I wanted probably to get the book, because I just want to see how far back into the tea is you finna really go. All right? Because the people have questions. All right? Hell, I would have been in love with the NBA life as well too back then. Okay? And Shaq was that nigga as well. Girl, yeah. When people see me, I could just slide into the building. I ain't even got to have no weight. Excuse me, what? I could call ahead. I'm pulling up. I'm Shaunie O'Neal. But hell, yeah. Yeah, I see you tried to list it as delicately as you possibly could in your book and make it more tasteful for the church folk. They're going to read it. But I see what you're saying. I see what you're trying to say. Okay, I was in love with the idea of building a life together. Yeah, because they had money. You feel what I'm saying? But you really wasn't attracted to Shaq. Big, listen, that is not. Okay, I'm sorry. Shaq is not an unattractive man, because there are a lot of people that find that man extremely attractive. Okay, there are a lot of people. And matter of fact, I got to make sure I pull up one of them people, because I didn't even know that this young lady had much dated this man. You know what I'm saying? But listen, listen, girl, you was in love with the coin. Okay, what you say? It must be that cash, because it ain't your. It's I need a tip. What is it? How that song go? Because I know they said it must be your, it's because it ain't your face, but it must have been that cash because it ain't your face. Like, that's what it was giving just a little bit, girl. Let me see if I can find this woman that sat up here and had said that she had dated that man. And I said, girl, no, you did. So we'll get into that in just a second, all right? Matter of fact, no, we're going to get into it now, and then we're going to hop over back into what the article said, because I have questions for Miss Shaunie O'Neal. So it says, Monique Slaughter says Shaquille O'Neal allegedly cheated on her with Roxy Diaz and Hoops from Flavor of Love while they were dating from 2012 to 2016. I was dumped, but didn't know I was dumped. Now, I feel like when we listen to this, she was telling the truth. And as much as I like Monique, after that whole story about her having a child, it's starting to make me feel like she capping. She be capping about stuff. So I don't even know how to take this. Like, were you really in a relationship with this man or what? Or was he dating you but not seriously? You know, let's get into it.
Shaq? Mm-hmm. I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. When?
During 2012, on and off, until 2016.
What was that like?
A mess. Toxic. Yeah, his birthday's 2 days after mine, and those male Pisces, I'm March 4th, he's March 6th.
He's like divorced from Shaunie.
Yeah, no, that was not a thing.
Yeah,
at all.
And it was just like, was he cheating on you?
Yeah, a lot. And then it was like I was dumped, but didn't know I was dumped until like Roxy Diaz popped up on the internet, and then I was like, oh, okay. And then we got matching tattoos, Ooh. And then after the tattoo, he was in the Bahamas with hoops, and I'm like zooming in, and I'm like, that's the tattoo.
She got
it too?
No.
Oh.
Like, but the tattoo was like literally we got the tattoos in like October and November, and then he was like saying to me he was going to let me know like what our plans were going to be for New Year's Eve, and then boom, he popped up in the Bahamas with her for New Year's. So I was like, oh, all right. And then I can't remember, there was like another one after Roxy, and then I was just like, okay, so clearly this is not like a serious thing.
It couldn't have been, but you thought it was.
His complaint was always my mouth. But I'm like, it's not really my mouth. You're just mad because I'm like, stop fucking other women.
Because did you think you were in an exclusive relationship with Shaq?
That's what he said.
It seemed like that's what you thought.
You dated Shaq?
Mm-hmm.
Child, that's what Monique had said. She said she was over there dating Shaq. I mean, I don't know. I mean, she got more details and stuff, so it's probably true. She probably did, date him. He seemed like he about got a type, anyway, so I guess she would fit the bill of the slim, light-skinned women that he likes to get into. All right, so there's that. Thank you so much, Brittany, for the super chat. Jamie, I said the same thing. It gave Gold Digger. Thank you for the super chat. It really did. It really did. Hate to call her that, but like that's what it was given. So then she added that O'Neal was trying to be a world famous 30-something multimillionaire with thousands of women throwing themselves at him and a husband and father at the same time. So the couple divorced in 2011. So then you started dating this man in 2012 thinking it was going to be something after his long-term relationship with his wife and child for cheating, and you actually sat up there and took the relationship serious because you dated him from 2012 to 2016? You thought he was going to be something different with you because you was younger? Girl, talking about getting played. Embarrassing, okay? Let's go ahead and keep going. So this is where Shaq says, I understand. I wouldn't have been in love with me either. Wishing you all the best. All love, Shaq. Okay, so he says it's all love. He understands. He wouldn't have been in love with him either. And I feel like he's saying this because he knew he was a dog. And that's probably where he's coming from with it. You know what I'm saying? At first, when I glazed over it, I thought it was like him being sarcastic. But I think that he was just a dog, so he understands where she's coming from. He says, trust me, I get it. I feel like Shaq may have done a bit of growing. Because when we talked about that Monique situation, he gave his 2 cents on it, and his 2 cents was pretty shocking to me of how he handled it. It seemed like he handled it much more mature, I believe. So I think Shaq is just like at a different place. Now, whether he ain't out here thotting and bopping, I don't know. Okay? I don't know. But yeah, so let's keep going. I believe she said, I enjoyed those sweet early years being a mother and raising my children. My days were always busy with kids and family. And every now and then I got to travel or enjoy a little of the NBA high life. But invisibly, my marriage was beginning to crumble. She says the day after the book was released, O'Neal, now an analyst with Turner Sports, took to social media and responded to what Henderson said with the caption, "Trust me, I get it." So the book has already been released. Why am I thinking the book is coming out? O'Neal has said he messed up the relationship by cheating on his wife. He says, "I understand. I wouldn't have been in love with me either. Wishing you all the best." Okay, yeah, so that's what I figured he was talking about too. The fact that he messed that up because, you know, he was over here cheating. Now, why I done got a text message saying Shaq was just seen with his 21-year-old girlfriend. Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought. And you are the thought, Shaq, okay? I cannot take it. And see, now I want to look this up. Shaq, a 21-year-old girlfriend. Girl, what in the hell? Oh my. God, Shaq still out here pulling on me. Must be the money. Must be the money. I couldn't do this, y'all. 52 years old with a 21. Sir, you're more than twice her age, okay? I couldn't do this, okay? Especially when you have children the same age. Like, how do y'all do that? When you have children the same age. Like, that's compromising. Like, I can't do that. I don't see how y'all do it. And don't you got a child about that age? I could have sworn you had a daughter that was getting ready to go off to college and she plays ball too. Why are you doing it? 21 and you 52, so you couldn't go get a 31-year-old? I'm cringing at that because that's like 20 years younger. But damn, 30 years younger. Now what if I can? Oh, girl. I'm going to let y'all do what y'all do because y'all can do that anyway because it's just how y'all is. All right? That's all that I got at this time. I am JamiThatsMe, honey. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JamiThatsMe, honey. And I'm about to go and hop off this thing and get some more content out for tomorrow for y'all. Okay? All right? So I'm going to catch y'all in the next one, honey. Bye-bye.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rags. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. But drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they died of me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but you run no